I have road rash all in my ass. It's all in my ass. I'm not.
Let me see.
It's all in my ass.
Let me see.
I don't have
Just looped the bike again. Same parts broken again. How do you fall on the same side again? You like to fall on the kickstand side. Destroyed all the exact same parts. That's like $200.
Damn, eh?
new seat too. That's gonna be my second seat. We also need to redo my handlebars too because they're bent.
Bent again?
I did a go wheelie too. I started all the way over there and then I went all the way and I crashed right there.
No, the bars are good. It's just a crooked stem. The Luna bars are strong.
Hey, it was a good wheelie. It wasn't bad like the other wheelie. I started all the way over there and ended right there.
Yeah, you messed yourself up.
What?
Did you see if the bike even rides?
No, because I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, it might not work because the kickstand switch is
We'll have
missing.
to push it over.
Well, I'm curious if it works. Let's find out. Well, good to know. You can use the Talaria MX3 without the kickstand switch. Since it was ripped off, it does still operate. But it seems like she's looped it again and broken all the exact same parts as the last time she looped it. And then the front tire is also smoked, and we got to swap it out with the new Shinko. Well, I took the left peg assembly apart and ordered all the new parts. Now I have to wait for them to come in. Luna Cycles is out of stock on this part all the time, so I ended up having to find it on, I think, cyclerider.com. And then I have the center support bracket and the rear fender coming from Luna Cycle. These parts are going to take about a week to come in. So what I'm thinking of doing is trying to make a little bracket out of metal that I can get her foot peg temporarily mounted. It's not going to be perfect, and it probably won't have the kickstand on it, but let's see if we can get something going so she can at least ride the bike temporarily. This bolt is stuck in the hole right here. This is funny. The cast is deformed and the bolt will not come out. I'm gonna have to hammer it out so I can reuse these Allens. All right, so I just started digging through like my ATV quad random parts bin. And how weird is it that I happen to have this random rear disc brake caliper guide to like a dirt bike, and it looks like it's like a perfect replica of this foot peg bracket. It's pretty awkward how close it is. Look how close this is. It's only off by like a couple millimeters. So I'm gonna be able to just drill these holes out a little bigger, shave this down, and mount the foot peg like right here. All right, I made this hole a little bit bigger, so this should bolt onto the bike. Well, I hacked on this thing for quite a while with just drill bits and hacksaws and files, all just regular hand tools, because I don't really have any big machinery, and we got this thing pretty much where it needs to be, like so. So let's slap it on there and at least get the bike rideable. We're not gonna have a kickstand for now, and we'll figure that out later. All right, ghetto foot peg is on and mounted using a disc brake caliper mount for a dirt bike. This bolt is bent from crashing and it wouldn't go in all the way, and it's starting to strip. So what I did is just used a bushing from an ATV to space it out, so it worked out a little better. And now we can move on to bigger issues like fixing the seat and straightening out the front end. I might as well take off the front wheel and change the tire while I'm at it. This thing is pretty smoked. And her rear Shinko is probably already at 70%. It's wearing faster than I thought it would. All right, we got the old tire off. We're basically at the halfway point. I don't know what I did with my tire irons, so I just had to waste 2 screwdrivers. All right, we got it about to the halfway point. Now this is where it gets a little tough. You have to go real slow and make sure you don't pinch the tube here, and use a lot of liquid and lube, and make sure, just take extra caution here not to pinch this tube. It actually went really quick. It took like 30 seconds. And the thing's on. Let's put some air in this thing and get it mounted back on the bike. Straighten this completely crooked front end and get this bike back up and running until these parts from Lunicycle come in. Let's throw this front tire back on, and I'm just going to quickly grease up the bearings and the axle shaft. So we get the bike all back together as good as we can for now. Front end all straightened and tightened. Now I'm just going to lube up the chain and check the tire pressure in both the tires. So we have Shinkos front and back now. And yeah, we have the new makeshift foot peg right here. Came out pretty damn good, considering all I had to do was drill 2 holes and file a bunch of metal off of a piece of a washer. That's about it. Bolt-on application, and it's almost exactly where the original peg was too. Let's get the bike for a test ride and see how it goes. Just off first impressions, I feel like the handlebars are like 95% straight. They're a tiny bit off. I think the Luna bars are slightly this way. So these bars are pretty strong. Kind of hard to notice. I think this side's pushed down about a ½ an inch. Anyway, let's go for the test ride and see how it goes. Brandy new Shinkos. I'm so jealous. This bike rides smooth, rubbery ass Shinkos. Well, there's no kickstand anymore. The rear brakes are pretty smoked. I feel like I just did the pads. Yeah, and they're already pretty smoked again. Holy shit, those pads are dead. Seems to be working fine. But yeah, I'm gonna have to swap out those rear pads again. I can't believe how fast she goes through these brake pads, and these were the good pads too. These are the gold ones, because I bought the China ones and they lasted like a month. These gold ones didn't last much longer, maybe 2 months. Insane. Footpeg feels great. There's nothing really wrong with it. I don't notice anything wrong with it. Yeah, it's not bad. I was wondering if it was gonna like flex or anything. It flexes a little because the center support, the center bracket that goes between the 2 bottom foot pegs and strengthens it, it's not even there, but yeah, it's no worse than the stock one. Well, I think she's good to go. Maybe in a month we'll have to do the brakes again, but she can ride. Well, we have no kickstand for now, but the bike is up and running and back in action. So for now, till I get the part in the mail, that's back ordered from Luna Cycles. Come on, Luna Cycles, do better. Part is always out of stock. We just need to lean it up against the side of the shed. And thanks for watching, guys.